side. So I'm going to repeat something that I said because I wanted in the recording. So the equinox was March 20th. So we're really, now we do the helicopter and we go up high. We're not hitting the body. So the equinox related to gallbladder, liver, and wood, and anger, and all of these things we're going to incorporate into the exercise. And we're going to bring the chi out to the surface to work on it and to throw it away. And as we should do with anger, of controlling it, or getting rid of it. Now with the neck, if you can make a full circle, that's best. If not, just go to the side. If you have a sore neck, back and forth to the side, or full circle. But nothing should hurt. You want to adapt to your body. Now go back the other way. And if there was pains in the neck, upper back, then just go head forward, head back, so that you don't strain anything. And now bring our hands together, feet apart, and we're going to open up. Go, hands go, move back so you can see my hands are going straight up in the palm position, and then down. We're opening up a channel right up through the middle while we're stretching and balancing right, left sides. Gonna add the breathing, so breathe in and breathe out as it goes down. Breathe in, pushing equal pressure right down the center. So we're balancing the sides of the body and opening the center channel. Breathing in as it goes up and out as it goes down. Now we stop in the middle, push away, palms down, come from way behind us, and palms up, and make a T. Make sure we're not going to hit a wall. And now we twist. Twist as far back as possible. Come up to the center and twist again. It's like we're taking a rag and twisting the water out, squeezing the water out. Feel that twisting all the way down to the ankles. The whole, we're relaxed in the center, and then tension and twisting as we come back to the side one more time. And now we're in the center. As we bring our hands up, we want to put the backs of our hands together as it comes right down the channel in front of us, down to the ground as far as you can go, pulling up energy through a tube that you've created right up through the center of the body, up and over the top of the head, palms down. We'll repeat it. As we come up, palms up, but then touch the back of your hands equal pressure right and left, right down a center line. And you can feel your shoulder blades open up in that position. See if you can feel it on this next time as we come across, as we bring our hands up and over. As the backs of our hands touch, you can see the opening of your shoulder blades on your back change. And the energy follows the palms of your hand, the level of your hands. See the muscles change on your back as you're moving your hands through the patterns. It's like a rolling wave of the muscles. Each one takes turn moving and tensing and relaxing as you bring your hands down and up. One more time. Come up. And this is it. As we come down, we relax. Now we create a fist. If you can go on one leg, take your one elbow and touch the opposite knee. Otherwise, just take your hand and touch your knee. So no one should fall down. Then the opposite. Opposite knee and elbow touch. And you're on one leg. Or just touch your hand to your knee and kind of bring the foot up on the toe. You don't have to take it off the ground if there's balance problems. We don't want anyone falling like that. And it's helping the right-left brain work with the left-right body. You know, they're working with opposite sides, trying to get them to work together. And now we relax and we bring our hands onto the lower dantian and we give a nice rotation just below the navel into the core of the body. We're warming up this lower dantian chi so that we can send it to different parts of the body and work, opening channels and working on specific areas of the body. Feel that warmth under your hand get hotter and hotter. Breathing in and out nice and slowly with your nose. If as you do exercises, you start getting that you need to breathe out through your mouth, it's better to breathe in through your nose and out through the mouth. That's okay. It's because of the exercise is demanding a heavier breath. That's good. If you're running, you're going to breathe in and out of your mouth, both. But we shouldn't be to that extreme of the demand physically. So try to be in and out of the nose or in the nose, out the mouth. Now come around and we're actually going to warm the whole center part of the body. So you're hitting the front, the sides, the back, warming up where our organs are inside, getting that warm. Now, as a tree, we're working on wood, so the tree is tall and resilient, stiff, but moves in the air. So we'll do some exercises dealing with that wood stance. Now back to the center. So the first one that we'll do is just holding our hands up into the sky like a big tree. And you can look up into the sky moving the clouds. This is in the 5 waves, the wood element. And it's not just your hands moving. My whole body is swaying, and it's kind of like rippling. It doesn't have to be all the top and the bottom sway at the same side. It could be hips out, hands out in opposite directions. It can be the same. It's just when you get a wind on a palm tree, it's just kind of moving around. And if you're looking up, you can feel the nape of your neck. See that kind of stretching in the front and shrinking in the back. You're feeling this whole energy pattern move from your hands down. And maybe even your hands, because they got warm from rubbing, you feel a little bit extra sensitivity on your palms. Now we're going to take that one step further and bend back like an arch. Big circle, bend, and then come forward and just hang. You don't have to touch the ground. If you can, you can touch or just hang down and then bring it back up. Breathe out as they come down. And then breathe in. Make a big arch. Bring out. And again, up and over. Feeling that center of the body, getting it. Each time you go, now you can go a little further as the muscles have stretched and become more limber. The tree is limber and it won't break. We can be stiff when we need to be for strength, stability, but it won't break with a strong wind. And that's the wooden element characteristic that we even go further if you can. And my hands under my foot. Come back around. Now, one of the characteristics is the tiger. The animals is a tiger that works with wood. And how does a tiger be? It's like claws. His claws and his eyes are bright and sharp. So when I come down, I want to take my hands and claw the bottom, claw the ground, really tight. Fingers touching, not the whole hand flat. And it's a claw hand, and my hands are still in a claw as I go back over. Now everything's really tight. Before it was loose. Now I feel this tension. Surface tension is being created because my fingers are tight like a claw. When I come back forward, I want to even make my toes be a claw. And this is bringing the energy to the surface. You know, I'm doing the same exercise. I'm doing it with tension to pull it out to the surface. And come back around again. And now I'm down. And I come up and relax. Now, I want to, if you have the mat, then we're going to go down on to our knees. But one way to do it is if I'm down with my claw, is actually walk out with my hands and come down to my knee. Now I still with a claw on my hand, and I'm going to take my back leg and stretch it. Hands are clawed, If you can't, if your fingers get sore, you can go flat. But if you can be on the claw, push one leg straight out. Again, I have tension. Bring the knee back and the other leg out. Stretch it. I'm stretching my foot away. Back to the center again. And stretching my foot away as I'm still in a claw. Both feet on the knees and then stretch my foot away. We'll do one more on each side. Okay, now I'm staying on my knees, and I'm going to do the stretching with my hands. So do one hand at a time. As I stretch out, like I'm trying to grab something. Ooh, pulling it way away. And both now on all fours and stretch with the other hand. Stretch out. So the tiger has this real, now switch hands. Come together. Switch hands. Now, this is a kind of a less strenuous way to do this. I don't want to do the heavy duty, very yang oriented exercise, switch hands, but one could take time out to develop, stretch again, that this whole thing can be done in a plank position. So if someone is really wanting to stretch themselves, keep doing it on your knees, but doing this whole exercise in a stretch position off your knees. This is a way to develop your own skills. And actually, if we were doing it from the beginning, the leg also can be done in that over time to do that. I didn't want to rush. That's something that you do over time to build up to. All right, just showing you that you could really get a heavy workout doing the animals. Now we work ourselves back up to be standing. That's really all we need of the mat, but it was important. And now we're going to go to big extremes of tension and relaxing. And so when we go into tension, I want you to open your eyes as bright as possible as we go tension, opening eyes with the claw of your hands and claw of your feet, gripping into the ground, your toes. Even in shoes, your toes are really curled, like their claws ripping into a surface. And the whole body is tense, including your eyes. And then we relax. Now, what's really important is the eye action, because the wood element affects the eyes. And so this is a very important exercise for the eye. So now tense again, open your eyes as wide as possible, bright, not like we did where we want to see the sides, peripheral vision. We want to look straight ahead, open the eyes as bright as possible. Really feel the coldness touching the eye, the white of the eye, because they're open so far. My hands are tight, my toes are tight. And then I relax again. Feel that. Your hands, wiggle them a little, relaxing the toes. Then again, tight, tense, open your eyes. Stretch the fingers, even though they're in a curl. Pulling the toes in, tension, going from the extreme, and then relax. Now we're bringing this to the surface. What are we bringing? Right now, do it again. And what are we bringing to the surface is the anger. Really get mad. Open the, and it's like this tension. Something just happened, and the tension of anger is being pulled out to the surface and ready to just chop someone's nose off. You're so angry at them or the situation. Something is bothering you. But you know what? Whew, relax, throw it away. Doesn't bother me. I got angry. I got rid of it. Try it again with the anger in mind. Tense. Just, you know, somebody cuts you off in the grocery store. What a stupid thing to be angry about. But you do. You get it. Somebody jumped in front of the line and it took you a half an hour to get there. And you're tense and opening the eyes bright. But because of that openness of the eyes, you see your way and relax. That was really not necessary. Yeah, I don't need that anger. Just get rid of it. Now again, working with the wood concept is the wood element in terms of the 4 elements is a tree. So bring your hands together in the palm. If you can go onto one leg, cross the foot in front. It's not like in yoga that the foot is on the side. I'll get up closer so you can see it's a cross in front. If you need to hold a wall or a chair, that's okay. And then take your, so you can see me. And then we bring it, look at a far distant point in the wall, far away, and bring your hands up over your head in the palm, moving a little, palm position. I'll try it again. There. Very good. And see, breathing in and out. If you need the wall, that's okay. Even kind of lean against the wall. Go back against it. Stretching and move away from it. Be close to the wall so you can move back against it. And what is the tree? Is this tall palm tree able to move in the breeze and come back down? Palms in the front, switch feet. And many times people have the ability to do this better on one foot versus the other. The biggest key is look as far away as possible in the distance. Finding your sweet spot of balance. And breathing in and out, nice and slowly, then come down. And now we bring your hands back into the center. We just check something. Yeah. Warming up the center, bringing things back into the center, which is really the lower dantian. And none of this is in isolation of the others being the other elements and the other organs. So we're going to start with the gallbladder element, even though the time of day says otherwise, because we're emphasizing liver. We're going to go through the 12 organs, but starting with the gallbladder. And gallbladder, then liver are both associated with anger. And the emphasis today is liver, but we're going to start with the gallbladder because of the anger and the wood coming together. So with that in mind, we want to, I'll get kind of sideways. If you recall, we're going straight across and we're working on tension along the sides of the body, up and over, and then back. We'll go to the other side. Away, point fingers away. Grab that claw. Remember the claw action? Here's the claw action. Angles are important. Relax the fingers. Push away. Fingers pointed away, but then claw. Grabbing the anger and throwing it up and over the top of our head, getting rid of it. And then finding neutral. Pushing away, finding anger, grabbing it like claws, up and over, and then down. And then the liver is the 4 body motions, changing angles of the knees. So we'll go in one direction, front knee bent, back straight. The anger knocks us back, knee bent, front straight. Take the shoulder and flip it. Flip the anger away, and then bow with the chin towards the foot as acknowledgement of overcoming the anger, and come out in reverse. Now the other side, seeing anger in front of us, it knocks us back, flipping it away from us with the shoulder, and then acknowledging with the bow, chin to the foot, that we've overcome the anger. And then reverse it. We'll try it again on this side, alternating which foot, which knee is bent. This of any of them is the hardest, and I apologize. With Zoom, it's really hard to follow, but when we finally get together in another month, we'll work on the fine points of this on personal levels. And the third time, always moving the foot on the heel. Feeling that stretching. And then come back to center as we come into the lungs. Chi-lock, thumb in the fist with the lungs. Dragon clears the path. We've done these enough. We don't have to walk you through it. This will allow you to think, get more into the center of your exercise versus listening. Think on your own. What am I doing? What is stretching? What do I feel? And back to center. Now with the large intestine, we're swirling. Put pressure on your knees so you don't have anything on your spine. And breathing into one direction. And out the other. Breathe in, back. out. And one more repeating, breathing in. And then out. But this time, as you come all the way around, breathing out. Now keep the circle going and breathing in the new direction. And then out, reversing. Breathe in. And out. One more, in. And out. And then we relax. Feet together for the stomach. Like bring in a circle. And then push one hand down, the other up, look up. Breathe in, collapse the energy ball in front. Switch, which hand is on top. Push down, look up. Breathe in. Sorry. All right, let's switch again back to the look down, push the hands up. We forgot to rotate. At this point, swing your hands around, full rotation. My mind was in the trees with the wood. Now collapsing, sorry. Look down, look, push up. Now swing around, rotating the hand position, and then collapse. Push one hand down, lift the other one up, and swing them around. Grab that energy ball and bring it into the center. Push down, look up, and then swing it around. And then relax. Now, with the chi lock of the fingers together, as we work with the spleen, moving the foot 45 degrees out, switching positions of the hands, breathing in, going the other side, make sure you swing the foot 45 out, breathe in, breathe out, feeling the tension on the inside of the leg. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, last one on this side. And out. And relax. Now in a little closer together with the feet, but see if you can get in the sitting position. We have a nice upright back. Chi lock fists in front, and for the heart, we'll bring them in, breathing in, circle, and then breathe out. Breathe in. Keep breathing in. And then breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now the spleen, one hand at a time, using the stomach muscle. Make sure when you breathe out, you suck the stomach in to massage the spleen. The small intestine. Breathe out. Swing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Stomach muscle comes in. Diaphragm goes down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Diaphragm comes up as we breathe out. Stomach comes in. Breathe in. Stomach goes out. Diaphragm out. And then we relax. Working on, again, the spine with the bending at the waist. We're going to be very stiff. They go down without bending your knees, straight down, hands together, very stiff, coming up. And then I want to be very curved, twice, come around. Now I'm stiff again, the bladder. Stiff as they come down, stiff as they go out, and then very smooth on the side. One last time. Stiff coming down. Stiff going out. Not like you normally would want to pick up a chair, because we're working on a different muscle. Now the kidneys, we also want to work on massaging the eyes, so emphasizing that with this exercise for the kidney. Now we're going to follow the arrow. So as I bring my bow and arrow up in front, breathe in. I'm focusing on my finger and then look far away, change the focal point. Give your eyes a really good exercise. Relaxing, coming down in front, grabbing the bow and arrow. You want to be in the horse and rider position. Push away. Look at your finger and then look far away as you shoot it. Breathing in. Breathe out. Look at the finger. Look far away. If the wall is close, find a picture or something that's away from the hand that you can focus on so that you change your focal point of what is happening with your eyes. Very important today to work on the eyes. Do one more time. Come around, breathe in, breathe out. Change my eyes. Relax, breathing in, breathing out. And then relax. Still in the horse and rider position as we grab energy in a ball, push our hands away and feel like we're in a chamber and feel the edges of the chamber. We turn and twist. Switch hands. Nice round, like we're hugging a tree. Each time we switch and look behind us, maybe go a little further. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feel this tube, like we're in a tube, and we're feeling the sides of it, the insides. Breathing in and breathing out. And then relax. Coming up. Now we're running out of time. We'll go to the gallbladder again. Just a minute. Forgot the pericardium. We'll do the between heaven and earth, the pericardium. So feet farther apart. Feel the difference of weight between earth and heaven. As I bring in, it comes up the bottom, the feet, my hands around and up on the top. Fingers interlock. Flip it on the top of my head. Push up. Go up on your toes if you can, and then down. Flip the hand, palm. Palms up, then palms down. Earth energy coming in, grabbing heaven energy, bringing it in, and then send out through the top of the head the energy down through the bottoms of your feet and palms into the earth. So we're sending it in two different directions. Bring in from the earth and bring in from the heaven, and then push it away. It's a fountain off the top of your head, and then push the energy down in to the earth. And we come back to where we began with the gallbladder. And remember, we want to attack the energy of anger, grab it with tension with the claw, flip it up and over to get rid of it, and then come back and relax in a neutral state. Fingers pointed out as the anger approaches us, grab it with claws, flip it up and over, and then relax. Changing from that tension to the relaxed calmness. Pointed fingers, claws, overcoming the anger and finding peace and tranquility. One last one. On each side. And then we relax into the center, bringing the energy back to the lower dantian, massaging it. As we breathe in, see if we can concentrate it into a ball in just behind your hands in the body. As you breathe out, concentrate. You're bringing it in with the in-breath and concentrating it with the out-breath, making it more compact and for being stored. So breathing in, collecting from all parts of the body, breathing out, compacting it into this receptacle space, the lower dantian. One more time of breathing in, Energy is already in there. We're just bringing it into the center from all extreme parts of the body. Breathing out. Oxygen leaves the body, but the energy gets condensed. Now come back again. We'll back and forth around the belt area, massaging this because it had extra tension through the emphasis of anger, tree, liver, and gallbladder. This whole area, we need to calm it down. So just a nice little massage to calm it down. And coming back, kind of touching the hands together in the spine and then coming forward. I'm getting the whole circle space around the way. Now we'll do our normal stop in the back and feet coming down the back. For the rest of the organs that we worked on, if we didn't do this in isolation, everything gets affected even though we emphasize one versus the other. Come back down the back side again. Okay, now we're in the back and we're going to smooth it down, touching and just smoothing it down the back. Come up, pushing against the skin, closing off, opening, smoothing out like frosting, spreading it out smoothly. Different parts might be more sensitive. You can massage your eyes a little extra. And one extra thing here with the eyes, now that we're here, take the palm of your hand and just cup your eyes with them and have no light, all darkness, and blink your eyes. Open, close, collecting that chi right out of the palm of your hand as kind of a massage of the eye from that position. And then continue with the massage around the back. Come down the back. And we'll do that one more time. We'll stop when we get to the face. Again, you're taking the energy is a very strong acupuncture point in the palm, right in the center of your palm. So you want to come forward and cup your eyes so that no light comes in, and open, close your eyes to feel that like an acupuncture point that's poking right into your eye just by opening it and closing it. And then come back around. And now take your hands away. One last time, cupping your hand, but not touching. One time through the whole pattern. See if there's any sensations. This is when you really get to feel something. I won't give it away because everybody has a different sensation of what they might feel. As we come up to the front, now really concentrate that there's this space helmet. Feel this space helmet around you. Maybe go twice around and feel that heat emanating from the palm of your hands in this crown and ears, temples, and the face. And bring back down into the center and just hold it there. Breathing smooth in and out as slow as you can be. Chin slightly dip down a little to point the head up.